I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in a really challenging phase of my life where a lot of things are changing and transitioning, and I just keep feeling like I'm getting hit down and knocked down again and again and again. And one of the things that's really been helping me the absolute most is this one question: how could this be working in my favor? If the universe always has my back, how could this moment be the universe having my back? I think that there's something to be said for like not gaslighting yourself, not like saying, everything's perfect all of the time, and like spending the time giving yourself compassion, processing those emotions, like doing all of those things. But when you're just like really in the thick of it, sometimes you just need a little shortcut to get your brain focused again on the future so that you don't like spiral into a really dark place. And this question has really been helping me, because I feel like there have been so many times in my life where like things didn't work out the way that I wanted them to, but they ended up actually working out so much better than I hoped. And so I have to believe that that's the same for this too. So ultimately, I feel like I'm creating hindsight in the present moment. Also, it feels like there are a lot of like misconceptions in the spiritual world that like if things in your outer world are not going well, then you can't create results. And that's just like, that's such bullshit. You can still manifest things. You can still have amazing things happen to your life just because you're going through a challenging time. What really helps me is arming myself with support, being willing to lean on people in my life, hire coaches, go to therapy, like all of those things so that I have support in the transitions and in the challenging time. But also just making sure that you don't slip into thinking like I created this and like blaming yourself because you like weren't in the right headspace or you weren't spiritual enough. Like that's not true. Life is just hard 50% of the time. And it's easier. It gets so much easier when you stop resisting that and you just start making peace with it and looking for how it could still be working in your favor. Because truthfully, I feel like the most challenging thing is about life is when we're resisting negative emotions and when we think that the negative emotions mean that something has gone wrong and that we're like somehow blocking like the incredible amazing things from happening in our life. That turns the pain into suffering.